5-minute reading summary of The Night We Met. The Night We Met is a romantic and emotional story that explores love, memories, and the pain of losing someone who once meant everything. The narrative centers on a deep connection between two people whose relationship changes over time, leaving one of them reflecting on what was lost and what could never be the same again. The story begins with a sense of nostalgia. The narrator looks back on a special night, the moment when everything started. It was the night they first met, a simple yet powerful encounter that would go on to shape their lives. There was an instant connection, something that felt natural and effortless. Conversations flowed easily, laughter came without force, and both individuals felt a sense of comfort that is rare when meeting someone new. As time passes, their relationship grows stronger. They spend more time together, creating memories that feel meaningful and lasting. They share dreams, fears, and personal stories, building a bond that seems unbreakable. For a while, everything feels perfect. The connection between them brings happiness, excitement, and a sense of belonging. However, as in many relationships, things begin to change. Small differences start to appear. Misunderstandings grow, and the once effortless communication becomes more complicated. Life circumstances, personal struggles, or emotional distance slowly create a gap between them. The same connection that once felt so strong begins to weaken. The turning point comes when the relationship reaches its breaking moment. Whether due to a specific conflict or a gradual drifting apart, they are no longer able to hold on to what they once had. The separation is painful, not because the love was weak, but because it was once so strong. Letting go becomes one of the hardest things they have ever had to do. After the separation, the narrator is left with memories. The story shifts into reflection, filled with longing and questions. They think about how things used to be, replaying moments in their mind and wondering what went wrong. There is a deep sense of loss, not just of the person, but of the version of themselves that existed during that relationship. One of the most powerful aspects of the story is how it captures the feeling of wanting to go back in time. The narrator wishes they could return to that first night, when everything was simple and full of possibility. It represents not just the beginning of love, but a moment untouched by pain or change. Despite the sadness, the story also carries a quiet sense of acceptance. Over time, the narrator begins to understand that not all relationships are meant to last forever. Some people come into our lives to teach us something, to change us, or to give us experiences that shape who we become. Even if the relationship ended, its impact remains. The story highlights themes of love, heartbreak, memory, and personal growth. It shows how powerful first connections can be, but also how fragile they are when faced with time and reality. It reminds us that memories can be both beautiful and painful, and that moving on does not mean forgetting, it means learning to live with what remains. In the end, The Night We Met is not just about losing someone. It is about understanding love in all its forms, the joy it brings, the pain it leaves behind, and the way it changes us forever. It captures the bittersweet truth that sometimes, the most meaningful relationships are the ones that do not last, but stay with us in memory.